Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. So the other evening, I went over to someone's house, and it's people over there, and people were drinking wine. And needless to say, I noticed that people put fruit in their wine. And I looked at the bag real quick, and this was the bag. And then I ended up going over to the grocery store the next day, and I was curious what these bags actually run. So a bag of 10 ounce bag of different fruits or berries or whatever you like to put in your wine for fruit. It does give the wine a really good flavor with it. It's a nice look to it. But these bags run about $3.50 each for 10 ounces. You're talking, whew, that can add up quick. So what I wanted to do today's video on was you being able to make something like this in your house for a whole lot cheaper, and it's going to save you a ton if you are a person that likes wine. I mean, since I've tried this, I actually like putting fruit now in my wine also. And ironically, I went over to the grocery store that we have here, and they had this whole fruit tray right here, and it was just $3.50. It's normally $7, but they had it half off because it either has to be used in the next few days or basically gotten rid of. The store can't sell it after that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to, let me see if I can open this with one hand, the best way to freeze fruit. Now, originally I was going there and I was like, I'm going to go and I'm going to just get some different stuff that I like kiwis, blueberries, pineapple, strawberries. Those are items that I really like. So we're going to put this on a cookie sheet. I'm going to show you what I do. So now, when I originally first started freezing fruits, it was actually for smoothies. And what I always had done was just bought some fruit, threw it in a bag, and then I froze it in a Ziploc bag. But what I've learned is when you go to want some of the fruit and put it in, you're sitting there trying to bust up the bag of fruit so you can put some of it in your smoothie drink. But then I was talking to someone else, and they had showed me this trick about you'll take a piece of basically parchment paper, put it in a pan, and you'll spread your fruits and vegetables out in there evenly. This way they're not wet and touching each other and sticking together in one big block of fruit. So these right here I just pulled out of my freezer. See how they're all frozen up? They're frozen, but they're easily to move, you know what I'm saying? Because they're all frozen separately. You don't want them all clumped together like one hard rock. So what I like to do, spread them out on a cookie sheet, put the cookie sheet in the freezer. Later that evening or the next day, then I'll put it in a bag like this, and then they're ready to go. Now, for those of you that have never heard of putting the fruit in wine, a lot of the wines will have names. You got a berry blend. It goes good with berries. That was what the blackberries and the raspberries went with really well. Some of these are pineapple. There's different flavors. These are just some of the ones that I have at my house that I really enjoy since I've started having wine in the evening with dinner. Some people say that wine is great for your body, so who knows that. If you have any tips or anything on that, any links, go ahead and leave them in the comment. Leave me a comment if you like wine too. I love hearing different types of wines that people like. So let's put some of these fruit in here, and I'll show you guys the process. And there you have it. Once I get it on a tray like this. Now, one thing I will mention too, basically is, you're going to save even more money if you're willing to just buy, say, like a box of blueberries, a box of kiwis, a full pineapple, a box of strawberries, a bundle of grapes. You're going to save even more money, because when you really look at how much is here for $3.50, even at half off, there was this left over, plus what's in the pan. It's still kind of a high price, but it's not super high. There is a convenience of having it all cut up for you that normally I like to do my own. I like to cut my own fruit. I like knowing that I did it and I maximized my savings. And that way, some people that really know me know, that that's one of the things I'm all about, is saving money and making them dollars stretch out further, essentially. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this tip. I'm going to get these in the freezer, and that way maybe they'll be ready for this evening. They'll be already frozen. We can use what we want, and whatever we don't, I can just bag up and have them for next time. Now, if you have any tips on kinds of wines that you like, leave me a comment. I love to read comments. I read every comment that people leave me. And that gives me tips on things that I can do better. I've actually picked up some of my tips from comments, and I've gone on to do videos on them. So, and I always give credit to the channel that recommended the tip to me, that they were the one that gave me that. So if you have a great comment, great tip, leave it in the description. If I do a video on it, I'll mention your name. You guys take care. I hope to see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Oh, before I go, please make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button. We're still trying to grow the channel, and hope to see you guys again. Take care, guys.